Hey, what is up, guys? ¿Cómo estás? This is Teacher Keith, and this is my first installment of tourism in this one is Mexico, but we are talking about Mexico City. We have here Mexico City City Guide, and so we will be talking about, we are going to look at the districts of Mexico City, and we are looking at Centro Historico. Okay. All right, so it says here, Centro Historico. Let's look at Zocalo, El Zocalo. Uh, this is a subway stop. The heart of Mexico City is the Plaza de la Constitucion, more widely known as the Zocalo, meaning base. City residents gave it this nickname in the 19th century when plans for a major monument to independence went unrealized, leaving only the pedestal, measuring more than 220 meters from north to south and 240 from east to west. The Zocalo is one of the world's largest city squares. The ceremonial center of Aztec Tenochtitlan, the ceremonial center of Tenochtitlan, known as Teocalli, lay immediately northeast of the Zocalo. In the 1520s, Cortez paved the plaza with stones from the ruined Teocalli and other Aztec buildings. The Inquisition performed its first auto de fe here in 1574. In the 18th century, the Zocalo was given over to a maze of market stalls until it was dismantled by Santa Anna, who placed the unfinished Independence Monument in its center. Under Emperor Maximilian's reign, the square was redesigned as a European-style garden with tree-lined paths and a gazebo for military band recitals. But these items were removed in the next century to leave it in its current open state. Today, the Zocalo is home to Mexico City's powers that be. On its east side is the Palacio Nacional. On the north, the Cathedral Metropolitana, and on the south, the offices of the Distrito federal government. Jewelry shops and extravagant hotels line the arcade known as the Portal de Mercaderes. On the plaza's west side, once the domain of silversmiths, the huge Mexican flag flying in the middle of Zocalo is ceremonially removed from the Palacio Nacional and raised at 8 a.m. by soldiers of the Mexican army, then lowered at 6 p.m. All right. Now we have Palacio Nacional, home to the offices of the President of Mexico, the Federal Treasury, and dramatic murals by Diego Rivera. The National Palace fills the entire east side of the Zocalo. The first palace on this spot was built by Aztec Emperor Moctezuma II in the early 16th century. Cortez destroyed the palace in 1521, rebuilding it as a fortress with 3 interior courtyards. In 1562, the crown bought the palace from Cortez's family to house the viceroys of Nueva España. Destroyed during the riots of 1692, it was rebuilt and remained the vice-regal residence until Mexican independence. As you face the palace, you will see 3 portals. On the right or south is the guarded entrance for the president, though in fact he rarely makes an appearance here. The north or left entrance is the federal treasury employees. High above the center door hangs the Campana de Dolores, a bell rung in the town of Dolores Hidalgo by Padre Miguel Hidalgo in 1810 at the start of the Mexican War of Independence. From the balcony underneath it, the president delivers the grito Viva Mexico on September 15th to commemorate independence. Enter the palace through the center door. The Diego Rivera murals above the main staircase were painted between 1929 and 1935. The main largest work here is one of Rivera's masterpieces, Mexico a través de los siglos, Mexico through the centuries, which shows just about every major event and personage in modern Mexican history, from Cortez's conquest of the Aztecs at the bottom center to the Mexican Revolution at top center. Between these two, in the eagle on cactus symbol of Aztec Tenochtitlan, which figures even today on the Mexican national flag. Portrayed on the right wall of the stairs is the ancient god Quetzalcoatl as an antecedent to the Spanish-influenced centuries, along with other aspects of pre-Hispanic belief and life. Okay, on the wall, Karl Marx presides over what Rivera no doubt believed to be the logical outcome of the colonial and bourgeoisie eras, la lucha de clases, class war. The unfinished series of frescoes around the walkway level at the top of the staircase was painted by Rivera between 1945 and 1951. They showcase a sequence of pre-Hispanic cultures, Tenochtitlan, then the Tarascos of Michoacan, the Zapotecs and Mixtecs of Oaxaca, the people of Veracruz, and the Huastecs of the Northeast. The Huastecs panel emphasizes maize growing and is followed by panels of 2 other plants of great importance in pre-Hispanic Mexico. Okay, so anyway, there you have it. That is my first installment in travel in Mexico. Do me a favor, like and smash me a subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Adios, adios.